God loves all people, and we love all people as Christians.
Chosen people.
They are God's chosen people. They are the line that God chose. He reestablished the country of Israel, and He has ordained that that will be the land of Israel. And God will not, He has a covenant with Israel. He has a covenant-keeping plan with Israel, that is His chosen land. I'm not saying the Jews are any better than any of the rest of us, but God has chosen them. The line of Jesus, Yeshua, has come through the Jewish people, and so they are special. They are the apple of God's eye. And so as Christians, we feel that we are here to support Israel. God has reestablished the country of Israel, and that we need to be here to support them.
Their mothers and fathers want to know where these young men are. I have a son who's going into the army, and I would be shocked if my son was kidnapped and the American government kept releasing those who had kidnapped him and never said anything about getting him home. We want these 3 young men home right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now.
We cut you off. Well, and the kid owes us American taxpayers a whole lot of money, and we need to get it out. Yes, indeed. Yep. You have been in our pockets too long. You're sucking up too much money, and you wouldn't be anywhere if it wasn't for American taxpayer dollars. Your corrupt lobby stealing our money. Stealing our money. Without your corrupt lobby. Without your corrupt lobby working on our Congress and our Senate, you all wouldn't have billions of dollars worth of arms. You would be pushed into the sea by people. Okay? We protect you. You owe us a favor. You owe us a favor, and we're tired of pulling your chestnuts out of the fire. You understand? Okay?
No peace with terrorists.
That's right.
Business giving away or making any deal. It's something that does not belong to him. It belongs to all the Jews.
This side, this side, this side, this side.
They're
all you want to do it on this side. Excuse me?
Anyone who's not Muslim is an infidel in this world.
You said that, I didn't. You
And
said
we're
that.
racist? Yeah.
You said that.
And who blows up things? Who are the suicide bombers? Israelis?
Back up, back where? Where? Tell me where. Back here. All right. I didn't know what you meant. Where you meant?
There's 1 million Arabs in Israel that Israel takes care of. Israel does more for Arab refugees than all the Arabs. The Arabs use the refugees as a pawn. The Arabs use the refugees as a pawn. As a pawn. They don't.
Look in the mirror, you'll find out who. Look
They
in the
don't even
mirror.
have responses.
Look in the mirror. You might break it, but try looking.
By the way, who kills who? Who kills who? No, they're not even
Why don't
answering.
you sit down and sing Kumbaya? That'll save everything. Excuse me? 7? Why stop at 7? Why stop at 7? Why stop at 7?
Shout, Steve. She's asking you not to shout.
Tame?
Shouting me down again.
Well, because you're lady, you
shouting
don't
me
make
down
any
again.
sense.
You're shouting me down
Your
again.
neighborhood maybe.
She don't need a chance. She's on that side of your line. Where you guys from?
You know what, ma'am? Ma'am? Okay, that's right. Thank you. Well, but the thing is, I think people forget is 7 years ago things were kind of calm, and there were Palestinian students were demonstrating.
They're nothing but a
A million Arabs are taking care of Israel. In Gaza, 10,000 Jewish settlers gave 4,000 Arabs jobs. They were on the farms. They were producing food for the world. They didn't give them weapons and guns. 4,000 Arabs were taken care of by 10,000 Jewish citizens in Gaza. Gus Katif, Israel. Israel does more for poor Arabs than all the Arab countries. The Arabs get hundreds of billions of dollars.
What about the
but
refugees? Where were the
They
Arab
don't use it
states
for
in
help
48?
refugees.
Where were the Arab states in 48? Where were their
They're
brethren? Where were their brothers?
They made the refugees. They used the Arabs, the misery of the Arabs, as a pawn. They used the hatred of the Arabs to detract from their stealing of the money that should go for development and for the helping of the poor people, for renewable energy, to make a sustainable, godly world order. They don't want a sustainable, godly world order. They want an Armageddon. They want to blow up the world. Since 9/11, there are 19 martyrs. They call them martyrs. They're the ones that care about the 19 martyrs in 9/11 that killed 3,000 innocent people. Since that time, they've had 10,000 attacks on innocent Jews, Christian, Hindus, and other Muslims. Other Muslims that don't agree with them are called infidel, as well as Jews and Christians. It's other Muslims are killed just as well
But Israel
as
is
Jews and Christians.
racist. Israel is racist.
Other Muslims
If
are
you
always
are not
infidel.
a Muslim, you are an infidel, no matter who you are. Muslim, Christian, Jew.
They killed
But they
100,000.
call us racist.
Israel is the least racist country in the world. Israel takes care of 1 million Arab refugees. 1 million Arabs have a higher
refugees
standard of
from all
living.
over,
They're
refugees
treated
from all over.
better. 1 million Arab refugees in Israel are treated better than all the Arabs and neighbors. They come to Israel because Israel treats them better. Jews treat them better, but they're not satisfied. The other Arab countries are jealous that Israel does more for the refugees. And they expect Israel and the West to take care of all the misery in the Arab world. All the refugees from Arab persecution go around all the Christian and Jewish countries
And the
because we treat them better.
occupation, a little
They
strip
occupy
called
countries.
Israel, they have millions of territory and land, and yet Israel is occupying their territories.
And what happened to all the Jews that were expelled from Arab nations?
The Arabs
They
don't give
were
any money.
received in Israel, just as those who have been displaced. There are Palestinian camps in Lebanon. Why is that?
Why has Jordan not
Why don't
taken them
they
in?
embrace
Why do the
their
Christians
own
in Lebanon have to take care of the poor Arab refugees? Why can't the Arab refugees, with their hundreds of billions of dollars, use the money to help develop the world, like Israel does, like the United States does? Why do we have to be responsible for the poor Arabs who are being abused by their government, tortured by their government?
It's sad because they're stuck in a place and being used politically.
Where was
That's a sad thing.
Jordan in 48 taking in all the so-called refugees?
Then there's another, I don't know.
I haven't seen that much Mormon running since there's a Muslim in Congress.
That's the confusing
All
part.
over the world, the
Most
Muslims.
Americans,
Wait a minute. Do
Christians
you
are friendly
oppose
to
the things that are you against terrorism?
Am I against terrorism?
Yes. In Madrid, they blew up the subways. Are you in favor of that? It's a simple. No, people blew up the subways. Do you support it or do you condemn it? You have to think about that. He has to think about.
No, I don't have to
No, I
think
don't
about
think
it.
Well, are you
I'm
against
just looking
it?
at you like, what does that have to do with me being against
Talking
Israel?
about terrorism.
Nope.
You're talking about genocide. Do you want me to tell you about genocide? The Mufti of Jerusalem.
Back up across the line.
Yeah, the Mufti.
Back up a little bit more. You can do more. You gotta go this way. You can talk to them over here.